Welcome back to Luxe Drive 07, your ultimate destination for premium car insights with a special focus on the local market. Today, we are diving deep into a car that has made its mark on Pakistan's roads for decades, the Suzuki Cultus. But this time, we're looking at the 2025 model, and believe me, there's a lot to unpack here. Whether you're thinking of upgrading your ride or you're simply a car enthusiast, stick around because we're about to dissect every detail of the all-new 2025 Suzuki Cultus. Let's begin with the first impression. The design of the 2025 Cultus carries forward Suzuki's practical and compact DNA, but there are some subtle changes that give it a fresher look. The front grille has been slightly reworked to give a more refined feel. It's still not aggressive or flashy, but that's never been the Cultus's identity. It's all about simplicity and functionality, and that shows in the design. The headlamps have a slightly more angular shape, and there's a revised bumper that makes it look a bit sportier than before, especially in the BXL and AGS variants. Moving to the sides, the silhouette remains mostly unchanged, but Suzuki has added new alloy wheel designs that give it a slightly modern edge. Ground clearance is still decent, suitable for our local roads and speed bumps, and the overall dimensions make it ideal for tight city traffic. The 2025 model remains as compact and nimble as ever, which is a major plus for urban driving. Now let's open the doors and see what's new inside. The interior of the 2025 Cultus has seen some minor but noticeable refinements. The dashboard layout is familiar, but the materials feel slightly better in quality compared to previous models. Don't expect premium soft-touch materials, but the plastic feels more durable, and there's better attention to fit and finish. In terms of features, Suzuki has decided to keep things basic in the base variant, but if you go for the BXL or AGS trims, you'll get a decent list of equipment. A 7-inch infotainment screen with Bluetooth and smartphone connectivity, digital climate controls, steering-mounted audio controls, power windows, and central locking are all present. Unfortunately, there's still no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, but the interface is fairly responsive. The seats remain comfortable for short to medium journeys, though taller passengers might find the rear legroom a bit tight. The fabric upholstery feels durable, but again, nothing luxurious here. Suzuki knows its audience with the Cultus, and they're clearly targeting the budget-conscious, practical buyer. Now, let's pop the hood and talk about performance. The 2025 Suzuki Cultus continues with the tried and tested 1.0-litre 3-cylinder K1.0B engine, producing around 67 horsepower and 90 Nm of torque. These numbers may not sound impressive on paper, but they're perfectly adequate for city driving. It's not a car built for speed, it's built for fuel efficiency and ease of maintenance. The engine is mated to either a 5-speed manual transmission or Suzuki's Auto Gear Shift (AGS) system, which is essentially an automated manual transmission. The AGS is convenient in stop-and-go traffic, but it can feel jerky at times, especially during quick acceleration. If you prefer a smoother drive and better control, the manual variant might be the better choice. When it comes to fuel efficiency, one of the biggest reasons people buy a Cultus, Suzuki claims around 19-20 km per litre under ideal conditions. Realistically, in city traffic, you can expect around 14-16 km/L, which is still pretty good. On longer highway drives, if you keep a light foot, you can get closer to that advertised number. Let's talk about driving dynamics. The Cultus is an easy car to drive, steering is light, visibility is great, and the compact size means you can zip through narrow lanes and busy intersections without stress. Suspension is tuned for comfort on bumpy roads, though you'll still feel potholes at higher speeds. It's not a car that will excite you behind the wheel, but it gets the job done efficiently and reliably. Now let's shift to safety, an area where small cars in our market often cut corners. The 2025 Cultus comes with dual front airbags, ABS with EBD, and child ISOFIX anchor points in the higher variants. It's good to see that Suzuki is sticking with these features, though we still don't get side airbags, electronic stability control, or other advanced safety systems. For a city car at this price point, the safety offering is acceptable, but we do hope Suzuki considers adding more safety features in future models, especially as the market becomes more competitive. One area where Suzuki does score high is affordability of ownership. Spare parts are easily available, the mechanics know the car inside out, and maintenance costs are among the lowest in its category. This makes it a favorite for families, working professionals, and even ride-hailing drivers who rely on durability and low running costs. Now, let's talk pricing. As of now, the expected price of the 2025 Suzuki Cultus starts at around 10 PKR to 41 lakhs, depending on the variant and location. Yes, car prices have increased across the board, and the Cultus is no exception. But when you compare it with other hatchbacks in the market, especially imported options, the Cultus still holds its ground due to parts availability, resale value, and overall trust in the Suzuki brand. Speaking of resale, that's another strong point. Suzuki cars, especially the Cultus, Maran, and Alto, have a loyal following in the used car market. You can expect a good resale value even after 3 to 4 years of use, as long as you keep it maintained and in good condition. So, who should buy the 2025 Suzuki Cultus? If you are a city dweller looking for a practical, fuel-efficient, and low-maintenance hatchback, the Cultus makes a lot of sense. It's not flashy, it's not fast, and it's definitely not packed with luxury features, but what it does offer is reliability, ease of use, and peace of mind. Whether you are a first-time buyer or upgrading from a smaller car like the Alto or Maran, the Cultus provides a nice balance of size, comfort, and economy. Of course, if you're someone who values more modern features, better safety tech, or a more premium experience, you might want to look at slightly more expensive options like the Kia Picanto, or even consider used Japanese imports. But keep in mind, those come with their own set of compromises like expensive parts and limited local support. To wrap it up, the 2025 Suzuki Cultus stays true to its roots. It doesn't pretend to be anything it's not. It offers honest value in a compact package, and in a market like ours, that still counts for a lot. That's all for today's review. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Luxe Drive 07 for more honest car reviews and updates from Pakistan's auto industry. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about the 2025 Cultus? Is it worth the price? Would you buy one? Let's talk about it.